a lot of people don't even realize this. But up until this very moment, the life you've been living is not even your own. The life you've been living is an adoption of other people's ideals, ideologies, opinions, their truth, their lies, whatever they think is what you have adopted subconsciously, without even noticing. You've adopted other people's ideals. You've adopted the way they thought. It comes from the way you grew up, the house you grew up in, school you went to, the job you work at. It's you conforming to society. Don't even know that you're doing it. They're fitting you into a box. But up until this moment, you did not know that. But the beautiful thing is, now you do. This video is for people who want to get a sense of fullness, a sense of wholeness. They want to walk in their truth. They want to walk in their light, their natural light, their identity. They want to form their identity. Who are you? This video will help you answer that question. So like I was saying, up until this point, a lot of people are kind of just blowing through the wind in life and just walking through the wind, not even understanding that they are on autopilot. All right, their life is on autopilot. They're just adopting things that they see and walking through the wind, blowing through the wind, excuse me. And cool, unless you want to be your own person, because then it's a whole different ballgame. If you want to be your own person, you need to adopt your own identity. And this is a perfect example of not having your own identity, right? Or adopting other people's ideals. I find it really interesting. And this is it's two really good ideas that come to mind when I think of this. So recently, I was having a conversation with an associate of mine, pretty close friend, and we were talking about the same exact topic, and that's the reason I'm actually doing this video, because it was so fresh on my mind. But we were having this idea, this debate on this exact topic, and I had brought up I raised a question. I said, "What is your opinion on Andrew Tate?" And she responds, "Ugh, I hate him. I hate that guy. Misogynist. He hates women." The rap sheet was going on and on and on and on. Typical response that you get from a woman when you ask a woman about how do you feel about Andrew Tate. Now, I proceeded to ask her a follow-up question. Have you watched any of his videos? She then proceeds to say, no, she has never watched one of his videos. I say, cool, have you ever done research on him? On his name and what he does and all these other things that would help you form your own opinion? She says, no, I've never done that. So prime example of you adopting other people's opinions. Social media told you to hate Andrew Tate, so you hate him. You don't even know why. You just see he is a person that everyone hates. And he's misogynist, he hates women, all these charges against him, and the list, like I said, the laundry list goes on. But you actually have no idea what is going on behind the scenes, or not even behind the scenes. Do your own research. It's not even behind the scenes. It's right there on the internet for you to go and find. But I just find that really interesting that is usually the go-to for a lot of people. And then we can take it a step further. Number 2. How do you feel about Kevin Samuels? Ugh, I hate him. Misogynist, he hates women. It's so degrading, the way he talks to women, all of these things. Oh God, the list goes on. Have you watched one of his videos? Oh, why would I watch one of those videos? I can't stand to watch him degrade women. He's a misogynist. That's everyone's favorite word, misogynist. Misogynist. But he's a misogynist. Why would I watch his videos? So how do you know you don't even like him? How do you even know what he says isn't true or false? You're just forming an opinion based on your peers, based on social media, based on other people besides yourself. Now, I just use these as an example. These are on the extreme end. But there's other examples like business and politics and religion. There's an opinion that you can have on anything, honestly. The technology you use, like whatever, the food you eat. But what I'm trying to get at is you need to turn the attention away from other people and stop consuming. Stop consuming what they're putting out and what they're believing and their beliefs and ideologies and ideals and their truths. Stop focusing on theirs. Turn the attention towards self. You need to do a lot more self-reflecting, self-analyzing. Why do you like this topic? How do you feel about this topic? What about this topic do I not like? Self. Figure it out for yourself. Do your own research. Don't just go on social media, read a headline, and run with it. Because, yeah, you're not yourself when you do that. You are adopting other people's identities and making it your own. Now, walking through life as yourself is a whole breath of fresh air. It's a beautiful breath of fresh air. One, you're not trying to impress others. Okay, that's how you know you're starting to walk in the light of forming your own identity. Because you're not trying to impress others. You don't care what they say. You don't care what they think. You don't care what they do. Because they're themselves and you are yourself. So you're not trying to impress people. Go through life doing what you want to do, doing what you feel is right, doing the work you feel is right, not trying to become an entrepreneur just because the next person is becoming an entrepreneur and you see them making all this money. Is that even what you really want to do? What do you want out of life? Like, a lot of people don't even care to be rich, and it's okay. You don't have to be rich. Being rich is not your identity. It's theirs. It's that person's, your neighbor's. You just want to be cool and calm. Okay? That's your identity. Adopt that. All in all, in order to walk in your own light, in order to be your own person, be true to yourself, you need to adopt your own identity. You need to stop consuming other people's identities. You need to be your own person. Turn the attention towards self. Self-analyze, self-reflect. Self is the answer. It's been Shamir, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.